As an NRI living in the UK and starting out my own investing journey, I used to struggle with a significant financial decision whether to prioritize an ISA or a SIP for my investments. On one hand, an ISA offers immediate tax benefits and easy access to funds. This flexibility is incredibly appealing, especially considering the uncertainty of future plans. For me, moving back to India is a strong possibility, and having quick access to savings could be invaluable. However, a SIP presents a compelling long term investment opportunity. The tax relief on contributions and the potential for long term higher returns are significant advantages. Plus, if I do decide to stay in the UK, a SIP could be a vital part of my retirement planning. I know it's a tough choice. In this video, I will try to explain all the pros and cons of SIP and ISA account specifically for an NRI living in the UK. And at the end, I will let you know which is my preferred option and why. So please watch this video till the end to know more on this topic. First, let's start with a quick recap of what are ISA and SIP accounts. An ISA or individual savings account is a popular tax efficient savings account offered by UK financial institution. It allows you to save or invest a certain amount of money each tax year. For 2024 and 2025, this is £20,000 per person. And this money can grow free from further income tax and capital gains tax. Now, many of you commented on my previous video clarifying that the ISA money is not tax free. Only the gains or the profits that you make within an ISA account is tax free. Let me explain this point further in this video. When you get a salary from your employer, the income tax and national insurance will get deducted before even the salary hits your bank account. Now, when you transfer this money to an ISA account for investment, of course, you are not going to get your tax back, which has already been deducted. So there is no question of this money which is going into your ISA contribution to be tax free. Now, any gains that you will earn on this money, it could be interest, dividends, or capital gains, etc., all remains tax free for the future. This is what I mean when I say that your savings will grow tax free within your ISA. Also, when you withdraw your money from an ISA account in future, you don't have to pay any tax on that money. There are four types of ISA. Number one is cash ISA. It is a simple savings account that offers a fixed or variable interest rate. This is ideal for short-term savings goal or to park your emergency fund. Cash ISA gives you a relatively low risk investment option, but you sacrifice the potential of making inflation beating returns because your money is invested in cash. If you are looking for long-term growth of your money, then a better option would be stocks and shares ISA. This allows you to invest in a wide range of assets, including shares, bonds, and various funds. Stocks and shares ISA offers the potential for higher returns, but this comes with higher risk. This is a better option for long-term investment goals. The third option is lifetime ISA. This is a good option if you are investing for your first home in the UK. Also, if you want to save for long term, then you can save in a lifetime ISA for your retirement. The fourth option is innovative finance ISA. This is not something that I personally invest in, but through this you can invest in peer-to-peer lending. In my opinion, this is something better avoided because of higher risk. A couple of important points to remember about ISA account is that the ISA limit or this annual allowance of £20,000 for a year can change in the future based on the government rules. And number two is that you must be a UK resident, remember, not a UK national, to open and contribute to an ISA account. So any NRI who has a BRP can actually contribute to an ISA account. Now let's move on to a SIP account. SIP or self-invested personal pension is a type of personal pension that gives you control over your investments. Unlike traditional pensions, where your employer often chooses the investments, a SIP allows you to select a wide range of assets such as stocks, shares, bonds, and funds. For example, I have no idea where the NHS pension that I contribute to is getting invested. And I don't really need to know about that because NHS pension being a defined benefit scheme, some of my income is guaranteed by the government. However, if you are contributing to a defined contribution scheme, then you need to be aware of how much your pension pot is growing because this might affect your future pension income. So how does SIP work? First, you need to open a SIP account with an investment platform and you can contribute to your SIP regularly either through regular payments or lump sum payments. You have the flexibility of choosing how your contributions are being invested. Similar to an ISA account, the government provides tax relief on your contribution, increasing the amount invested. The higher and additional rate taxpayers can claim more money during their self-assessment tax return filing, which makes SIP a compelling option for persons in this higher tax brackets. Here is an example of SIP contribution and tax relief based on the contributions. Please feel free to pause the video here and get your head around this chart. An important consideration for a SIP account is the tax treatment when you are withdrawing your money. You can take up to 25% of your pension pot as a tax-free lump sum. You can choose to draw income from your pension pot in a flexible manner. This allows you to tailor your income based on your specific needs. Remember, the money that you contribute to SIP can be withdrawn currently at the age of 55 years. However, in 2028, this is going to change to 57 years. And in future, this age might go up further depending on what the government decides. By now, if you are feeling overwhelmed by your financial choices, don't worry. Let me introduce Unbiased, a personal finance platform that empowers you to make confident, competent financial decisions. Whether you are planning for retirement, looking for best mortgage rates, searching for insurance providers, or running a small business, Unbiased has you covered. Unbiased has been a trusted name in the UK for over a decade, connecting millions of people with qualified financial advisors, mortgage brokers, insurance brokers, and accountants. With Unbiased, expert financial advice is always within your reach. Unbiased works with 27,000 financial professionals, so you can be sure they will find an advisor tailored to your specific circumstances and needs. Just answer a few questions and you will be matched with an advisor within 24 hours. The rest part, once matched, your first financial consultation is completely free with no obligation to continue if you choose not to. So ready to take control of your financial future? Click the link in the description. Rest assured, your financial peace of mind is just a few clicks away. Let's break down how SIP contributions work for different tax bands, assuming a monthly contribution of £1,000. If you are a basic rate taxpayer earning £30,000 per year, contributing £1,000 per month to your SIP, the government will add another £200, making your total monthly contribution £1,200. If you are a higher rate taxpayer earning £60,000 a year, contributing £1,000 per month to your SIP, the government will initially add £200. You can then claim another additional £200 tax relief through your self-assessment tax return. This brings your total SIP contribution to £1,400 per month. Important thing to remember about SIP contribution is that you also have an annual allowance of £60,000 for the current tax year, and this includes both your contribution as well as your employer contribution. Now we understand about ISA and SIP accounts. So what is my preferred option for my investments? I am a higher rate taxpayer and I am already contributing to NHS pensions. I have future plans to retire in India and live in my own hometown. So my expenses after retirement will be a lot less than what I would have needed in the UK. Another consideration is that I might not live in the UK for another 30 years till my retirement. I am a doctor by profession, and you might know that doctors are much better paid in some other countries, for example, the Australia or the Middle East. I have the option to migrate to any of this country with my UK specialist training and experience. So it makes sense for me to keep my savings in an easily accessible account like an ISA account so that I can migrate easily to another country and take all my savings with me. Because of these reasons, I will continue to invest in my ISA account up to £20,000 per year. If I can manage to save more money after this, then I will contribute to a SIP account. Also, if my income goes up in the future, I might contribute to SIP account to reduce my taxable pay. But this is my own opinion and not a financial advice for you. I can't tell you what you should do with your own money. For that, you need to see a financial advisor. So please do check out the link for Unbiased in the description box below. If you are an NRI facing a similar dilemma, I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the like button. See you in the next video.